Live from WBFF in Baltimore, this is Fox 45 Morning News.
But first, we're speaking with the co-author of a children's book series who is hoping to raise awareness about autism. April is Autism Awareness Month, and black children are 5 times more likely to be misdiagnosed, which led one family to create a book series dedicated to spreading awareness and inspiring children with autism. Joining us this morning, author and co-creator of the amazingly sensational kids book series, Jamiyl Samuels. Oh, Jamiyl, one thing we did not introduce you as is just a dad who loves his kids too, right?
Absolutely. As the shirt says, I'm a girl dad, you know, and I love my boy as well. So I wanted to put that out there. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, no, I love having proud parents on, fathers myself too. So this is one of those things where your smile kind of sets the tone here. You're talking about your loved ones here, and it's inspired some art and then also some self-help books really for children, if you will. Tell us about it.
Absolutely. The Amazingly Awesome Amani is the first book that we put out in 2018. It's based on our son, Trey. His middle name is Amani, and he's on the autism spectrum. He was diagnosed as a 5-year-old, and we just wanted to talk about that journey that we went on. You know, it was a lot of ups and downs, a lot of challenges. So we wanted to put that out there because we figured that there were other families that were going through this, that, you know, because in the African-American community, autism is not really talked about. It's
why is that, though? Why is it not heard of or even lend to misdiagnosis? Why?
Because we don't want to believe that our child has these challenges, right? We want to, you know, we have to mourn the child that we thought, as my wife says, that we thought we would have, you know.
Yep.
We don't like to think that our child has an issue, you know, that, one of the issues of autism is that they can't speak. They have trouble communicating. So you just want to believe that your child is quiet, as I did. You know, I was a quiet child. I didn't start socializing really until 2nd or 3rd grade.
Well, especially for parents with their first child, too. I mean, that's even more difficult to diagnose because you don't know where to compare your one child to the other. So that also can cause some hesitancy on where, you know, to start asking questions.
Absolutely, and there's no manual in terms of how to raise a child, right? So we were just going on the fly. We didn't know where to turn. We didn't know what resources. And, you know, early intervention is key, and that's what we promote. But we didn't know about early intervention because he was diagnosed so late. Early intervention takes place from birth to about 2.5 years old. So if you miss that window, it's harder to get.
And I want to talk to you about the T-shirt that you're wearing right there, a #GirlDad right here too, because we've been focusing on your son here and what's going on with autism, but you have a series now or a book that's involved here that focuses on the siblings. Tell us about that.
Yes, the Sensationally Super Sandy is the most recent book that we released. It's based on our daughter, Asia. Her middle name is Sandy, so we keep it true to life here. And pretty much the entire series was created to answer questions that she had about her brother, why he wasn't speaking to her, why he wasn't, why he seemed like he was laughing at her. And she felt that we loved her more than him. And it was totally unintentional, you know, because as you know, kids on the spectrum have more challenges and they need more attention in terms of getting services to allow him to communicate like she does. So once we explained that to her and she understood that, she became his biggest champion. When we went out to events pre-pandemic, she would put on the T-shirt, you know, forget about the fact that she wanted to know where her book was. When his book came out, she was like, where's mine, you know? So I had to appease her by saying she has the best part in the book. She makes cameos in the first 2 books in the series, and she's getting him in trouble like little sisters do. So we had to, you know, appease her. So once she was like, okay, that's fine. And now she's been so patient and such a warrior. We're so proud of her. Now that she sees herself in the book, it's great.
The amazing, sensational kids book series right there, Jamiyl Samuels and his family. We can feel the energy and the love coming from you here, too. This series, I'm sure, is just incredible, too. And thank you so much for bringing your series to us here and our Fox 45 viewers.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Sure.